There was a violent hailstorm that hit the area on Tuesday. The Daily Telegraph's reported that 3 people were killed by the falling ice in Kandahar city, along with damage to cars and buildings. And ISAF have also confirmed that there's been damage to a number of coalition aircraft at Kandahar Airfield. In a statement, they've said that a storm moved through southern Afghanistan on April the 23rd, causing damage to a number of coalition aircraft at Kandahar Airfield. ISAF has already implemented actions to mitigate the effects of the storm, and our forces continue to receive all necessary support. Well, it shows that insurgents aren't the only threat to coalition and Afghan forces here. The weather can also be an enemy, and something that they certainly can't exercise for. I've been to speak to an expert whose role it is to monitor and predict the dangers posed by extreme weather conditions like this here in Afghanistan.
Storms are expected, but hail like this hit Kandahar by surprise. Hailstones the size of golf balls rained down from the sky. While people sought shelter where they could, anything uncovered was at the mercy of the storm. Extreme weather is expected at this time of year from around mid-March to mid-May, but Metman Squadron Leader Ken Horn has spent the last 4 storm seasons in Helmand and never before seen hail like this.
Not that size, no. Hail is common here, especially during February and March, but to get golf ball size hails, I would say perhaps a 1 in 20-year event of something like that. You've got a lot of energy in the atmosphere, the air rises, and those updrafts are enough to make the hail, and also as well the drafts are keeping the hail in the cloud, so they just keep recirculating in the cloud till it finally gets so heavy in the fallout with quite vigour and obviously the damage they cause.
The last 2 weeks have also seen thunder, lightning, sandstorms and winds of up to 70 knots. Troops are well aware it's storm season here, but the speed at which they arrive can catch people off guard. Blue skies can cover with sand in as little as 60 seconds, turning daylight into near darkness. 3 years ago, a fire on Camp Leatherneck next to Camp Bastion was fanned by a huge dust storm. A few small flames became an inferno, engulfing an area the size of 2 football pitches. The speed at which the wind spread the fire forced emergency response teams to pull back, losing 2 fire engines in the process.
Well, apologies first of all, Kate, for the prevailing weather conditions here tonight. We're in the middle of a dust storm.
This dust storm in the same year reduced visibility to just 20 metres, problematic for people on the ground, even more so for people in the air.
The important thing is keeping the airfield open at Bastion, so obviously that's the most important thing, people in and out, freighting and everything like that, the helicopters that fly, even the people walking on the ground. Can you walk to the DFAC to get your meal, or even that's bad sometimes, so it really is critical to the operations here in Bastion.
Troops have spent the last 10 years working in extreme weather conditions in Afghanistan, but a hailstorm like this, even for them, is a first.